Alright, so we're going to make part one in Fusion, and the first thing you should do is make sure that you're in the correct team in the top left, and then use the waffle menu to open that up. Make sure that you're in your project folder with your last name. I'm going to click on new folder and name it Unit 3. And then we're going to open up that Unit 3 folder, and this is where we're going to make a new design. So at this point, we can X out the waffle menu and create a design. Now here we're going to draw the top part of the shape, and so I'm going to start by clicking the XY plane. I'm going to draw this overall shape and then extrude it upwards. So to do that, I'm going to start by drawing a line from the origin, which is 60 long, and that's going to be from the center of the circle to the end. I'll then make these two circles. First has a diameter of 15, and the second has a diameter of 30, a radius of 15. Then we'll make the top and bottom lines, and to do that, it's 60 millimeters long minus 9, so that's 51 on the bottom and 51 on the top. Now we need to kind of create this line, this vertical line that we can then connect those 2 points to. And so in order to do that, I'm going to go from the center, and I'm going to go out 6 in either direction since the total length is 12. And it's centered. Go 6 up. And 6 down. Then we can connect these 2 diagonals. At this point, I'm going to stop drawing because I want to extrude this entire shape upwards before we start to remove some parts of our drawing. So I'm going to finish the sketch and then press extrude. And I'm going to choose all of the regions except for this inner one because I want that to remain an empty hole. For the distance, I'm going to do the full height, which is shown on the side view up here, 30. And so now we have the shape, 3-dimensional, but we need to cut the 2 sides off and the triangle off on the side. So I'm actually going to begin by cutting out these 2 rectangles. To do that, we'll sketch on the top. So I'll right-click the top, say create sketch. Now what we need to do is we need to draw this shape up here and this shape down here. They can both be rectangles. And we see that their overall distance must be 30, which is the whole width, minus 7, which is 23, and then divided in 2 because half of that 23 is up here and half of the 23 is down there. So I will grab the line and go over 18 based on this measurement, and draw a line straight down because this is going to be the left side of both of the shapes that I was mentioning. And then I'm actually going to draw a rectangle here. And what we said before is half of 23, 11.5. I can tab over to the other measurement. And really this other measurement, I could just make go to the edge. I could even make it go past the edge. So I think I'll type in 45 to make it go past the edge. Enter. And I'm going to repeat that process with a rectangle down here. So it has a height of 11.5 and a width of 45. I can finish my sketch and extrude again. Now when I extrude, I'm going to click these two rectangles. And I want to go from the top downward. And so I see that I have to go all the way down to the bottom except for 9. And so since the overall height is 30, minus 9 would be 21. And you'll notice that this defaults to additive. So it's making more stuff by extruding upwards. We can change a couple ways. We can make the operation cut, which we'll have to, oh no, we still have to make it a negative distance. There we go. And so then it'll now go downward and remove the volume that we already had in our shape. So press OK. That's gone now. And the last thing we need to do is make this rectangle portion into a triangle. And so the face that I need to draw on is the side here. So I'll right click that and create sketch. And then here we're just going to draw a line from the top left corner to the bottom right one. Notice I'm drawing a shape, a triangle all around what I want to remove, not around what I want to keep. Because again, we're going to use the extrusion and we're going to cut it this way, in that direction. And that's how you complete Unit 3 Worksheet 1 Part 1. We can save it. When you're saving it, it would be good to use those letters, so U3WS1P1 and then your last name, and make sure that it is in your CAD folder with your last name and then the Unit 3 folder after that.